So we're looking on all fronts really for opportunities to strengthen our position, take on fully formed assets, and also build our own assets as we've proven in the past.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Digitalbox CEO James Carter. James, very good to speak with you this morning. What drew you to the Life Network and how does it align with Digitalbox's broader growth strategy?
Yes, good morning, Stephen. I suppose the transaction or the potential transaction we've entered into reflects a previous deal that we've done. So in August 23, we acquired something called 99 Problems, which was a former social chain page with around 10 million followers that we assigned to the Tab when we acquired it. We've had a lot of success with that acquisition over the time since, helping to drive audience on the Tab, driving engagement and driving on-platform revenues at the same time. So this really is a repeat scenario with the Life Network coming out of the same media organization, and an opportunity for us to create value on some of our existing brands and amplify the amount of reach that we're delivering on those brands.
James, the Life Network's been inactive since the middle of last year. Do you see any challenges in reactivating its audience, and how will you approach engagement?
Yeah, we had similar challenges really around 99 Problems and also the Life shopping network that we assigned to Entertainment Daily when we bought it in August 23. It takes a bit of time nurturing the audience and finding out exactly what engages with them. It's a mixture of content, it's a mixture of memes, video content, straightforward flat editorial content, but we've got the mix right on both Entertainment Daily and the Tab through that 18-month experience since those previous acquisitions, and we think there's an opportunity for us over time, and that's partly the reason for the test period is really to assure ourselves that over those 3 months we can create the right levels of engagement that will deliver not necessarily the absolute results in 3 months, but will deliver enough information to us to be assured that we'll get the results over time, over the next year or so.
So during that test phase, what key metrics will you be monitoring to determine whether to proceed with the full acquisition?
Key metrics are sort of twofold, really. One is, can you drive audience to your website? It's quite a simple one. So by delivering the appropriate content onto the platforms, can you drive audience back to your website? And the second really is, can you deliver reach and engagement on the platforms that has the potential now to monetize? So as with TikTok, Meta, they reward content creators for engagement on platform. So we're having quite a lot of success with that on the two previously acquired pages. And we will expect to see reach and engagement grow over the 3-month period and on way beyond that. But to give you a perspective of what happened on 99 Problems, when we acquired it, it was doing about 500,000 reach a day. And it's now doing about 5 million reach a day. So it's increased tenfold, but it takes time to nurture, but it's clear once you've got that level of reach, then you can start to really engage with the audience and drive it towards your website or engage it on the platform and maintain the dialogue really for pretty strong financial returns.
James, you mentioned targeting the US female market with this acquisition. How does it fit with your existing brands and what opportunities do you see?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is, it's a jigsaw puzzle, as you can imagine, really, where we are, as with 99 Problems, buying bits and sticking them together with other assets. So to an extent, in August 23, we shied away from US audience composition, because really we only had one brand, which was the Tab, that had reasonable share of audience in the US. Since we've launched some products recently, Royal Insider is a website for exactly what it says, Royal, a website about the UK royal family. And since we've launched that, we've seen growth in the US audience composition, even though that audience has been delivered through Entertainment Daily social channels, which has historically been very, very UK focused. So there's a natural shift for the content to sort of get greater amplification in the US. So us acquiring a page that has around 60% US composition of those 5.6 million followers is really a great opportunity for us to start to accelerate Royal Insider over there, which they have a huge appetite for royal news.
James, you've got over £2 million in cash reserves. Are there further acquisitions planned or strategic moves, or will the focus now remain on organic growth?
Yes, we're absolutely looking for further acquisitions. I think if you look back in the past 4 months, since the early November, we've actually acquired 5 assets, and if we follow through with the acquisition on this one, this will be 6. We've acquired Reality Tidbits, Celebrity Tidbit, the Focus News, Walford East, and Walford News. So we're pretty active, but it's a case of finding the right fit from these assets, and many of those that I just mentioned are being used in different ways to the ways in which they were operating before. And really, that's our plan going forwards, alongside looking at more sort of fully formed acquisitions like the Tab or the Poke or TV Guide, that have paid back in very short periods of time. So we've had payback in around 18 months on the Tab and the Poke, and TV Guides heading in the same direction. So we're looking on all fronts really for opportunities to strengthen our position, take on fully formed assets, and also build our own assets, as we've proven in the past few months that we can do, with the launch of Emmerdale Insider being one of them, Royal Insider being another, Reality Shrine being another. So we'll continue to be launching over this coming year, and we continue to acquire as well.
James, I hope you'll keep us updated on any progress on those fronts. Thank you very much for speaking with us today.
Okay, thank you, Stephen.
That's James Carter, the CEO of Digital Box.